It's become a thing now. Otter attends every meeting.
Yeah. Well, I'm not against it. Yeah, I use it too. It's just funny seeing that. Pretty soon, enough it won't even be us. It'll be our avatar Zoom people joining these things and interacting.
I had someone say that recently. I'll have your bot contact my bot.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. That's what it's gonna be. Whether you want to or not, it's coming. Da-da. Appreciate you guys joining this. Da-da. Kind of a last minute one that we put together, but I think it's going to be I'll talk about it when we start, but it's going to be a recurring session. There's enough of an interest for it, that's for sure. Dun, dun, dun. Before we get started, if you don't mind, go ahead and just put in chat. Just kind of tell us I'm always curious. What do you do in storage? What's, or obviously, if you're here, you're in the storage universe of some way, shape, or form, but developer, owner, manager, operator, always curious. What's up, Jim?
How are you, sir?
Good. I got my pass, so I'll be there on Wednesday the 3rd. I'll be there now.
There you go.
I know. I never decide till. Actually, I did good this time. It was almost 2 weeks ahead of time.
Wow.
Usually I decide a week of.
Should be an interesting one.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Why not? But I'm driving. Screw flying. I'll drive and
Well, you're close enough, dude.
exactly. It's 5 hours. That's my cutoff. 5 hour drive. If it takes longer than that, screw it. I'll fly. But other than
Look,
that, it's almost quicker just to drive.
look at Jackie out enjoying the sunshine.
Yeah, it's going to be about 103 to here today, so I'm enjoying the slightly cool weather before it gets a little too hot. Then I'll be over there in the pool.
Jackie, it says it's 71 here at my house in Pennsylvania.
I think it's only about 75, I think, here right now. But
It's also noon here, so.
oh, right. Yeah, 9 a.m. here. I know. I'm so bad with time zone math. So I have to figure it out many, many times, and I'm often totally wrong for meetings. Hi, Jim. Thanks for putting this on.
Yeah,
Other Jim,
of course.
you make the best AI videos, and I have tried, and they do not look anything like yours. So I,
Well, we'll get into a little bit of that today too. Yeah, today's going to be. I'll get into it here in a second. We'll let more people join. Today's going to be kind of a. I'm playing. We're just going to play, experiment, just kind of show a bunch of stuff. That's kind of the purpose of today. I
Jim, I
gotta
used AI this morning.
doing what?
Did you see my LinkedIn post this morning?
No, I haven't looked on LinkedIn yet. Why? What is it?
I I announced that I'm becoming a free agent.
Oh, you did. Nice.
So
Did you
I
make
am,
an AI dance video? You kind of like dancing and stuff? Is that your announcement?
dude, nobody wants to see that.
Oh, come on. You got like Vogue and crap like that. It'd be awesome. Go viral.
No.
No?
I'd
All right.
pay to see that.
See?
Anthony, you be quiet there, dude.
Prove my
Worked
point.
great for Burt Crasher. It could work for you, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Couple more minutes. Everyone jumps on here. And I'll record.
I was actually using it this morning and to build out a new page for our website for boats, basically. All the things you can do for boats. So
Perfect. Yeah, we'll hit that a little bit today too on doing some website stuff. Gonna throw a lot of tools at you here. All right. Let's let everyone jump on here. All right, let me record after I spotlight myself. And this one's a little bit different. Well, I'll tell you the schedule here in a second. Let me just do this. Okay. I'm on. Share it on Facebook. Until this way, I always have to talk to myself at the very beginning. Going through my checklist. Otherwise, I'll screw something up. No, of course not. Not there. Perfect. All right, we are recording. Okay, cool. That's always the last thing. One of these days, I'm gonna miss recording, and then yeah, I'll get all sorts of crap later on. So let's start. Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for joining me here on this little kind of a little special edition here of the meetup. Kind of started last week when we were having our meetup and we were just BSing back and forth, and we kind of went down the AI rabbit hole, and I started getting comments and people were emailing me about doing some more of this stuff. So figured why not? We're gonna do this. There's enough for AI to go around. There's definitely an interest in it. We can take it all sorts of different directions, frankly, when it comes to the AI stuff. And for this first one, I figured I'm just gonna play, frankly. I'm just gonna kind of share my screen, show a bunch of different tools that I've been using, try to demonstrate it in real time as much as possible. More so of just kind of showing you, just kind of expanding your mind a little bit of what's out there. Because man, it's coming and it's coming fast. The last thing you want to do is kind of stick your head in the sand and wish it's going to go away, because it's not. It's just going to get bigger and bigger, and it's going to come. So it's insane how it's changing, frankly. And I think sometimes that's people's kind of get in their way of like, oh, I'm already behind. I don't even know where to start. It's just, well, whatever. Best time to be starting this is now. Cool, you're here. That's awesome. And yeah, you are behind. I'm behind. We're all behind. No one's ever going to catch up. don't even don't even think that's even going to be a possibility, because it's not. But you just kind of stick in your lane. You just kind of play with the different tools, and do what you can with it. That's kind of the purpose of what I'm going to be doing today. Schedule wise, I know it's kind of funny when we first started doing these meetups. It was every other week doing the Jim and Jim Q&A. That lasted a few months, and that kind of grew to be more of a community. It wasn't just me and Jim Mooney, answering questions and things like that. Everyone kind of jumped in. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna rebrand. So hence the storage meetup, because it's everybody going on these things and asking questions and answering, and we're all learning from each other. So that's not going anywhere. We're still going to do that format every other week, kind of just the open, whatever goes. It's just the open community, wherever the conversation leads. That's awesome. Then in between that, we're going to do the marketing meetup. So it'd be solely focused just on marketing. I think the next one we have coming up, I'll have to look and see. You'll see. We're going to focus on, well, go along with AI, but kind of SEO for AI. So we're going to focus on that for marketing. And then we're going to squeeze in this in between the every other week of the meetups. We're going to do a this month in AI. So I figured might as well, for me, the first one, I'll kick it off doing it this way. And then already got some people lined up that you guys will like, that we're going to do some more specific tools. I know coming up we have like the AI agents, answering the phone calls, going through that. It's changing so fast, and features are coming on weekly, frankly, that could be an ongoing series of just kind of being like, hey, this is where we're at now. Cool, check it out. It's still kind of janky, but it's awesome. We'll see you next month, and it might be 10 times better. But that way you're educated on where we're at, kind of at that point, okay? So let's just get started here today. That's bad. Turn my phone off. All right. Sounds okay? Everyone's okay? I'll try to keep boy the chat, but you can hear me? All is good? Figure we're fine there. And as I'm blabbing on, if you guys want to go ahead and put in chat, introduce yourself. You know, what you do in storage. It's always kind of nice to see what everyone's involvement in storage is here. So let me share my screen. And then go ahead and put in, if you have questions, comments, go ahead and put it in chat. Again, this is not so much back and forth on this one here. Put it in chat, put in questions, and we'll try to get you here at the end as well. Okay. We've got a lot to cover. We'll go through it here. All right, share the screen, make sure I share the sound. And I know I'm going to screw this up. So at any certain point during this presentation here today, if I'm playing something and you don't hear the sound, scream at me. Let me know, because yeah, doesn't matter how many buttons I press, there's always something that's wrong. So we're going to start off with ChatGPT, because we all know, hopefully, if you're on here, cool. You're very well aware of ChatGPT. That was the first one out of the gate. Really got attention. I mean, AI and the chat models, they've been around for quite a while, but it wasn't until that came out that it really got the attention, because it was very easy to use, pretty intuitive, and that's what kind of got the ball rolling for everybody. So we're just going to go into this real quick. I have tons of things on my GPT. You haven't done this yet? If you want to organize your thoughts, if you have a lot of different things, some people don't know about this. You can start projects, and then you can throw in your different chats within that project. It's still kind of janky a little bit, but it's better than nothing. So it is one way of organizing your thoughts and your different chats that you have. So if you haven't done that, check that out for the new project. Let's just start off with, just got this, I don't know, was it Monday? I think it was. Storage Pug sent out a thing on email blast, just saying, hey, these guys are great. Just doing like, hey, here's some self-storage AI prompts. Again, just going into ChatGPT and just playing. Again, that's the whole point. So I did some of these. You can go through some of these as well. I'll put it in the chat here later. You can download it. But I just went down to, there it is, competitor analysis. It's a long one. I just copied and pasted it. I'm not going to read you the whole thing here, but did that. I put it in chat. I just copied and pasted exactly what they had here. And it's kind of it's not very detailed, but it kind of gives you an idea of just kind of starting along the path of utilizing these tools for your market, for your business, okay? And this was like doing a company overview of the top 5 to 7 competitors in their 3 to 5 mile market, going over the reviews, their key features, amenities, their local keywords, any ownership information. I was curious too, what it would come back with. And so yeah, just copy and pasted this whole prompt that they put in there. It thought for a whole, this was 5 minutes that it thought, because it was going through a lot of research, giving back an executive summary of the top guys in the surprise extra spaces there. Mini Storage Depot, these guys kind of gave us the biggest opportunities to look for, try to beat them on transparency, local intent. And again, some of these things are they're sort of generic, but it does, again, this is the whole point of just kind of sparking some ideas of what you can start doing for this. Comparative profiles, showing us a little more specifically on what they have in their market, reviews. It was just interesting. I won't go through this whole thing, but you can get very detailed on ChatGPT and the other ones. And there's plenty of other ones, but we're just going to focus on ChatGPT. It's called like deep research, frankly. And there used to be a whole thing that was by itself. You'd click down here and do a deep research on it. But now they came out with this ChatGPT 5 that kind of combines all the models together. So you're crossing your fingers that whatever you prompted in there, that the model's smart enough to pick what way is the best way to utilize what you're trying to ask of it. And so this one, yeah, this is kind of a research project. So that's why I thought for a whole 5 minutes and getting more in detail on everything. There's a lot you can do with it. And I'll put this in chat later. This is a storage pug. Gives you a lot of different prompts. Again, just to go through You're just playing with stuff. That's kind of the point here. The way I've been using some ChatGPT things, like especially when it first came out, was here, I'll stop sharing for a second. I was using a lot of it for role playing, for myself, for managers that I had them do. If you haven't done this yet, hopefully y'all got the app on your phone. You can download ChatGPT. I named mine Sam because I don't know, I'm just weird. Gave it a name. Hey Sam, what's up?
Hey, Jem, not much. Just here and ready to help out. Glad we got that Zoom link sorted out. Let me know what else is on your mind.
I'm doing this month in AI for the storage meetup right now. I got, I don't know, 56 people on live. So we're doing this live here. I want to see if we can just do like a role play, kind of demonstrate what we've been doing when it comes to training managers on how to answer the phone, going through and making sure they're converting basically when they're getting the phone call, converting that into a rental. Do you want to play along? You can be the manager and I'll be the customer.
Absolutely. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd love to jump in and help you out with that. So I'll play the manager and you can be the customer calling in and we'll just roll right through it. Let's give everyone a little taste of how it works.
Right. Ring ring.
Hey there. Thanks for calling 3 Mile Storage. This is Sam. How can I help you today? And just like that, we'll keep it rolling. Feel free to throw any scenario at me and we'll make this demo fun.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm looking for a storage unit. Do you have anything available?
Absolutely. Let's do it. So I'll just jump right in character. Here we go. Of course, I'd be happy to help you with that. Can I ask what size you're looking for or what you're planning to store? That way I can find the perfect unit for you. And there we go. I'll just roll from there.
Sam, what the hell are you doing? Just no, quit with the commentary. Just do like you're a storage manager.
Got it, Jim. Loud and clear. I'll drop the commentary and just be your storage manager. Let's dive right back in. Sure thing. Let's find the right unit for you. Just let me know what you're planning to store or if you have a size in mind, and I'll let you know what's available. There we go. Manager mode on.
All right, enough with the commentary. All right, I'm just looking for something that's big enough for like a 2-bedroom home.
Absolutely no commentary this time, just straight manager style. Got it. For a 2-bedroom home, I'd usually recommend something around a 10 by 10 and maybe a 10 by 15 unit, depending on how much furniture and boxes you have. Let me check our availability real quick. All right, we've got a 10 by 15 open right now that should give you plenty of space. Does that sound good to you? And there you go, just like that.
All right, you're being funky today. Well, we'll deal with this later, but cool. You guys kind of get the idea. I think she's messed up because I was trying to do some right before we got on this call, set some parameters for what she was going to answer. Long story short, you kind of get the idea on these things. For basically, these are going to be like your AI phone calls. If you haven't seen them yet, you're going to start seeing them a lot. Those of you going to the SSA show, get ready. I think they're going to be everywhere for these, how you term it, but it's just going to be AI assisted phone calls. Okay. So pretty much the standard right now is when you call the ones that are using it, and I've tested probably 10 different companies right now that are putting this out there in the market. Pretty much all of them right now up to this point is like you're calling, kind of like what you saw there. That was a bad example, but it gives you an idea of just being like, hey, finding that size idea for you. This is the size. Here's the price for it. And if you're like, cool, that sounds great. Pretty much where they're at now is they'll send you a text going, cool, here, sent you a text. Here's the website. Knock yourself out, rent the unit. That's kind of limited, okay? Right now, they're kind of at the point of being able to walk you through if you need to actually rent a unit. They either send you a text to the website or they forward the call to an actual human that can finish the reservation, finish the rental. Or they can do like troubleshooting, how much is what do I have to owe on my unit? Yeah, what's my gate code? Those kind of customer service questions. They can handle that fairly well. But man, the way it's going so quickly, the way this is really moving, I would say next couple months, frankly. And they're probably actually already done. They're just probably beta testing a lot of this stuff before the public sees it. Is they'll be able to like start doing the full reservations, plugging with the APIs. Either the storage softwares are doing it themselves, or you got third-party operators that are working with their APIs and doing this. But it's coming here, coming before you know it, that they'll be able to take the payments, do the full reservations without involving a human. Now, of course, you definitely want to give people the option. I don't think it's 100% AI, you're done. That's the way it's going to be. But more and more people are going to get used to this, of talking with these AI agents. And, whole point is you're not going to be missing phone calls. I think we can all agree, and that's been, I don't know how many storage meetups we've done now, 40 some on of these. That's always a recurring thing of just answer the freaking phone. Don't just answer the phones. Don't let it go to voicemail because you lost a rental. When you put these agents in place, that's the whole point. You won't be missing phone calls. You're at least getting that lead. You're getting that, hopefully getting that reservation. And then if you have to, it's getting passed off to someone that's can wrap it up. But like I said, very quickly in the very near future, it's going to be 100% one and done when it comes to AI agents being able to help you out with the rental for everything. And that is, I think in 2 weeks, we got some people coming on to demo exactly that. Okay. And it's always full transparency of like, cool, these are the limitations. This is where we're at right now, kind of hitting that wall. But man, it's just going to keep getting better and better.
Jim, be
So
on the lookout for an announcement from Open Tech at the show.
yeah, well, like I said, it's going to be, there's about 10 that I can think of.
Well, there's one that I know that's partnering now that's going to have the API integration with the AI voice together.
Yep. Yeah, and then that's going to be much, much more commonplace of just working with the APIs. Again, I know plenty of them that have with the API access. So these are going to be fun. You play with these, definitely if you're going to be demoing these kind of stuff, get their numbers. I call one about every day, just testing these different numbers out and try to break it. That's the whole point is you get these numbers, you play with it, try to break it. You will, because they're still kind of janky at this point, but just have this on your radar because it's once it becomes adopted, especially by some of the big players, once they start adopting this, I think it's just going to be a snowball effect. So you're already on here. You guys are already kind of ahead of the curve, frankly. I mean, you're taking an hour of your time on a Friday to be here to learn about AI. So I'm not worried about you guys, but you'll be ahead of your competition for sure when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Jim,
So
did you talk about the John Jordan and I had that presentation in Iowa about how AI is going to take over normal Google search?
yeah, we're going to be doing that on the next marketing meetup, kind of going over some SEO when it comes to AI search results. And again, there's no playbook. Everyone, if they say they know the exact answer, is just pulling something out of their butt. It doesn't exist. But there's still best practices. And really what I've been finding is when it comes to the search results, for AI search results, when it comes on ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever, are those people that have been doing the best practices for years up to this point when it comes to citations and schema on their website, just the good foundations, they're being rewarded for exactly that. So it's not rocket science. It's just being best practices when it comes to your marketing. But we'll get into some other, I won't say tricks or tips because that's never the case, but some other best practices that are sometimes overlooked when it comes to reviews, some social media things that are getting picked up, Reddit posts of all things are getting shown when it comes to search results. So we're going to dedicate some time definitely for that, for sure. Let me pull up another one here. I'll share my screen again. Let's go to Lovable. This one's fun. What else do I got here? Okay, we're going to build this in real time just to see. Then I'll show you some ones I've already built in the past. This is, let me pull up the site. Okay. People have heard vibe coding. I don't know if you've heard that term getting thrown around. Vibe coding is basically, cool, I got an idea. Here you go. I'm going to throw it out there and build it. That's vibe coding. No longer do you need to know how to code apps and websites and all that kind of stuff. A lot of these tools will get you like 90-95% of the way there. It's fun. I've been doing this, building different things, nothing that you've seen, nothing I've really published, just kind of playing around with things. So I'm just going to show you this. I literally typed this in right before we got on. I just said, what would be a fun, interesting app to create in real time on Lovable during my storage meetup about the storage meetup? Again, I don't have a way with words. You just type it in and it knows what I'm getting to. I'm just gonna do this first thing. We're gonna do storage meetup bingo. I didn't really read everything what it said. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Just gonna go with it. So this is lovable.dev, okay? And there's a bunch of different kind of vibe coding sites out there. That's just the one that this is going back to being about the noise and feeling left, there's just so much noise out there with AI. A lot of times what I found is just find a site, find a tool, just stick with it. You don't have to try every single little thing and trying to be ahead of the curve. I don't care. More and more, a lot of these are almost kind of getting the same kind of features on what they're able to do. It's just finding the tool that you like and just stick with it. So this is the one I've been doing. So anyway, this is their first page. I'm going to do that. Just going to copy and paste what I just did. We're going to make storage meetup bingo, whatever that turns out to be. And it's spinning up a preview. So I'm going to let that work in the background so we're just not sitting here and watching that in the meantime. I'll show you a couple things that I've built on this. See, there we go. It's thinking, I'll create a fun interactive storage meetup bingo game. Cool, let's see what it does. While it's working, and it usually takes a couple of minutes. I made this one yesterday. Again, it's kind of playing around. This is not, again, that's the whole point of this is I just want to play, experiment. We're not taking anything seriously here. I put on maybe something funny about self-storage. Self-storage is basically boring. Let's make it fun. Just be playful, create a funny mobile app about storage. And it made me a self-storage Tinder site. So, storage soulmate. I haven't really looked at this yet. Let's start swiping. That's cool. Let's see what's the cozy corner. 45 bucks a month, 5 by 5 feet. Perfect for hiding holiday decorations until next year. Small but mighty, like your resolve to organize. Cool. We'll swipe right. The social butterfly, spacious. No. So again, just weird things that you can do. Just stupid stuff. Did another one here. Oh, this is a website that I built. We were talking about websites earlier. I just put in there, hey, just make, again, something fun, something funny. I just typed in ChatGPT. I'll show you what I put in here. Lovable. Da, da, da. So you can kind of see my prompts. See, there's I want to demonstrate making an app in Lovable. Give me something fun to prompt that is storage related. There. Give me the Tinder thing. Then I did. Now I want a prompt to build a funny self-storage vendor website that provides a service for storage businesses. Again, very generic. That's all I put in there. And it gave me this idea. Like, whatever, see what it is. I threw it in there, made it. It's the unit whisperer. We talk to your unit so you don't have to. I don't even know what that even means. But you can kind of see it made this website. Give me testimonials, give me pricing, give me contact information. Not bad. And it did this in like 5 minutes, kind of a thing. What else did I do? Another one. Oh, yeah, and then another website. I said, cool. Speaking of the voice AI agents and things like that, what did I type in here? I'll go back to And what you see, if you see this, you start noticing this, I kind of start everything in ChatGPT. That's just kind of my go-to when it comes to conversing and just coming up with ideas. And then whatever ChatGPT gives me, then I copy and paste that into whatever app I'm using. So I think I typed in there, cool, give me a website idea for kind of going back to the voice AI agents, something like that. Just give me a website for that. And it gave me this prompt in ChatGPT. I mean, look how detailed that it gave me. And that was literally my prompt. Build me a website for voice AI agent for storage facilities. And it gave me this whole thing. And there's a website. Da-da-da. Even says here who it works with, all these different storage software, how it works, everything you need. Even put in a calculator for your volume, kind of that ROI of what you're missing when you miss a call. That's awesome. Let's see if it works. Average monthly call volume. Let's leave it at 50. This call rate, 20%, sure. My average rental, 175. I mean, test this out, see if it works. Oh, there you go. For every missed call, there you go. 788 estimated monthly revenue recovered. And you could throw on like a 6 cap on that, do like a lifetime value. Yeah, be crazy. But anyway, did that by itself, didn't think about it. Gave me a pricing page, did a whole FAQ. Again, this is quick. In real time, I'll show you this. I did this made this in Lovable. This is my son's, I got a 17-year-old son that here in Utah and does this on a part-time gig. He goes out and does these drone videos for storage sites. I figure since I got an in storage, why not help him out a little bit? We made this website in Lovable. So this is his drone stuff at the bargain price of $200. Does all this. But I'll show you. This is
Because we're locally owned and operated, you'll always get the personal service you deserve. Choose Grandpa's Attic.
the voiceover is AI. The whole video is made in CapCut, which is it's basically an AI tool as well.
We're here to make storage simple. Your space is waiting. Click the rent button and make it yours.
Same thing, all made in AI. I don't like that voice. She sounds like a Valley girl. But you get the idea. There's so much you can start doing with these kind of tools. Let's go back. Let's see if our website. Cool. All right. There's our Meetup Bingo. Let's see how it works. Someone talks about ROI. Huh, I talked about ROI. Cool, that worked. Let's get bingo, see what it does. Oh, that's boring. I want confetti. See, watch. That's boring. And someone gets bingo. I want confetti to fly. You just talk to it. You'll think. Hope this doesn't take too long. I'll move on, but just wanted to kind of show you in real time. This is vibe coding. You're vibing with the app. You're just talking back and forth. I'll add amazing confetti animations when someone gets bingo. Cool, do it. It's editing, thinking. Should be pretty fast. Then we'll move on. I just want to show you this in real time. Just how you can raise something pretty quick here. Okay, red. Of course, because we're live, it's going to take forever. But it shouldn't. Let's do it now. Let's take these. Let's reset it. So hopefully, I mean, just again, the purpose of doing these kind of things is just cool. We're having fun. We're just playing around. But you can start seeing how you can start just getting over the fact of these. It's not going anywhere. We're just having fun with these kind of tools. But with them, as we the more and more of these meetups we're going to do, we'll get much more tactical on actually utilizing these things for your business. I just want to have this purpose of just playing around. Oh, cool. It says it's done. It said I'll add. Let's see if it does it. Let's get a bingo. We'll go this way this time. That's still not the best. But you see, it's doing it in real time. You can make these kind of changes. So that is fun. I'm starting to wait to see how these people that are going to be for their own storage locations. I don't even want to get into the schema in the back end, but you can get these websites up in minutes and then just going back and forth and talking and really kind of fine tuning things as well. So it's a blast. Let me show you. Let's go into Gamma. Okay. Again, everything I do, I start in ChatGPT. Just real quick, I just want to make sure nothing. I'll make sure there's no chats that I'm missing here. Okay, we're cool. All right. Again, I was starting ChatGPT, then I moved to the actual app. So in this one, I just say I want a presentation. I've done some presentations for, I think most recently it was about the California Self-Storage Association. I agreed to it. Cool, let's do it. I forget what he was even on, but going to do the presentation. I'm not much for preparation. I just like put it on the screen and we just go with it. It's kind of fun that way. Got to keep things interesting. So literally, about an hour before we went live, I made my slides, made my presentation. I'll show you how I did that. Okay. This one, I made this one already just to kind of show you the final product because going live, you never know, something's going to go wrong and I wouldn't be able to demonstrate it. So I'm going to show you one that's already done and we'll try to make one in real time. I just said, give me an outline for a presentation about using AI in storage operations. Again, I like to give very simple prompts just to see what it gives me back. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm blown away like, holy crap, that's better than what I could even ask for. So I just took this, I copied this whole thing. In fact, let's just do it real quick. We got time. I'm going to copy this. This is called Gamma. Gamma.app. Okay. As you can tell, I use this quite a bit. I've done this many times in different. I speak not just in storage circles. I kind of speak in different people as well. So I use these kind of things. I use this all the time. It's fun. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to create new. I'm going to paste in text because that's what we just copied. Okay. Paste that in there. You can do websites, you can do documents. I don't know. I never mess with that. I just use it for presentations. So presentations. Scroll down. What else do we got here? Turn rough ideas, bullet points, or outlines into beautiful content. Cool. Sounds good to me. And I'm going to say watch how quickly it works and watch it not go quickly. But in theory, it should be fast. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Next page. It's going to give us 10 cards. Totally fine. I always like this black and red. Let's do it. So anyway, this is what I did for that presentation for California, and I made it. Actually didn't even proofread it. We just went live and I presented it to the group and I just kind of read off these slides as it was making it. It's kind of a fun parlor trick as well, just to kind of see this stuff in real time. Utilizing AI, talking about AI. So kind of fun. Isn't that crazy? And there's all sorts of things. I mean, I could do a 3-hour thing just on Gamma if we ever wanted to about how changing the formatting, and you can change the style, you can change the images and all that kind of stuff. But just wanted to show you just briefly, it's just crazy. Da-da-da. I think that's the last one there. Cool. And just the format and the layout is just, it's just fun. Start your AI journey today. Okay, you get the idea. It's making 10 of these right now. And not bad. When you hit present, it looks slick. It's not boring. It's now it is much more for these kind of things, these kind of presentations, not because it is kind of wordy. You don't want it to be on a big screen at the SSA or ISS and all that because it's just too wordy. But for these kind of presentations or any kind of presentation with investors, things like that, man, it's just cool. So wanted to show you that. Part of experimenting and playing around, this just came out like a couple days ago. So I'm like, why not? Let's test this out. I downloaded this PDF. It's called Descript. So DESCRIPT.com. Again, it's a whole nother AI tool. I use it for, I probably shouldn't say this, but a lot of times when I do videos, if I don't want to go off just the top of my head, I want something kind of scripted. I'll read it and I'll script it and I'll kind of read it, kind of a thing. I throw my video up on here, you click on a button that says correct your eyes, and it changes my eyes. It looks like I'm talking to you. It's cool. It's fun. No one knows that I'm reading off a script kind of a thing because I have AI fix my eyes. But anyway, off the subject. This just came out. I just, what the hell? I just tried it. I threw in this PDF, threw it in here, and just wanted to see what it would do.
Welcome to an exploration of how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the self-storage industry. Today's self-storage operators face significant challenges, from increasingly fierce competition and rising operational costs to a fundamental shift in customer expectations toward digital-first experiences. In this presentation, we'll discover how AI offers practical, implementable solutions to these pressing challenges that are transforming our industry. The self-storage landscape has reached a critical turning point.
You get the idea. It's just, these tools are just always, always evolving. There's always something. And you just, again, you play and you never know how you might be able to utilize these tools in your own business. This is kind of, this led me to some of you guys made comments about my weird and funny, well, I think they're funny, like the AI dance videos or the videos that have the voiceovers kind of a thing. That's Google VO3, and that is on a different page. There we go. So what this is, Google VO3, it's also called Flow, is what I use it for. And you can start doing these videos with prompts that will generate voice. Up to this point, it's always been, you can generate video, but then you got to worry about the voiceover to put on top of it, and it's a pain in the ass. Now it's all in one. You don't have to worry about that. It generates it by itself. So I definitely put on my hat when it came to, for operations. I'm all for making funny videos and dance videos and things like that, but I want to utilize it for storage sites. So I think this might be the one. As you can tell, I just keep playing around with different videos. Oh, don't load. There we go. So let me show you what I did. I used, on your website, we all have these kind of things, right? On our websites, why choose us? Locally owned, we have great security, awesome customer service, convenient location, blah, 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 blah. We all have that, okay? We all have why choose us, we're the best, we're awesome. Yes, a lot of that's for SEO purposes, and you want to have that on your website in the text. Don't change that. But why not have on there as well, like, a little carousel video of animating why choose us. So that's what I did. We'll see if these are good or not. Admit them.
I love that they have temperature-controlled units. It's perfect for the stuff I care about.
Give me a thumbs up real quick. You can hear that, right?
I love that they have temperature-controlled units.
Just give you some ideas here. So we did that. We did this dude.
I run a small business. This storage unit keeps my gear safe, my jobs organized, and my mornings simple.
A couple other ones here.
Moving in and out for school was so easy. Super affordable too.
And yeah, a little bit of things like that, but cool, right? So then I did this. I threw those into Canva. And just added, so it's the same video, same type of thing. And you can make it personalized. I put some stars here.
They've got a variety of unit sizes for whatever you need. They've
So
got a
now you can
variety.
start putting those on like a Google Business Profiles. You know, you can do videos. Actually, a lot of people don't know you can do videos. They just think, oh, I throw up my photos. When you're on, here, I'll show you real quick. We'll just keep bouncing around here. On Google, is that one? There we go. So if you're on a Google page, you go to photos. It's not just photos. You can add videos too. So why not start layering in some of these videos as well? As long as they're under 30 seconds, you're good to go. You can start layering in some of these videos because no one does videos. They just don't. So if you don't want to be doing the, hey, cool, thank you, I'm on camera and doing it, you can start making some of these AI videos. Up to this point, they're allowing it. I couldn't tell you, maybe in the future when everyone goes anti-AI, they may say no AI content and not allow it. Don't know, but right now, cool, it's good to go. But if nothing else, you can put it on your website. Something to stand out. Show you another one here.
I called around, and this place definitely had the best rates. I was able to rent my unit online in minutes.
And this goes
I called around, and
again, I use ChatGPT. Again, it's always default ChatGPT, and I just said, yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to shoot for. And there's the result it gives me. A young adult, late 20s, early 30s, casually dressed in jeans and shirt, stands confidently outside self-storage units on a sunny day. They look directly into the camera and say a friendly, matter-of-fact tone. I called around. This place definitely had the best rates, like you just heard. The background features a clean, modern drive-up storage facility with white roll-up doors, all closed, blah, 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 blah. So this kind of goes back to before we started talking, someone mentioned that they're not getting very good results. When it comes to video, the prompt matters. It very much does. So that if you want to get a good result off of video, that's where your prompt comes into play. Again, I use ChatGPT to kind of get really more dialed in on that because for videos, details matter. But that being said, again, things just keep getting better and better. I made those videos probably a month ago. And each time I had to do those videos, it probably took me, it cost $1 a video. I'm a cheapskate. That's $1 a video sucks. Come on. And it would take sometimes 3 or 4 iterations to get one good output that I would use. So that was a month ago. I just did this yesterday, typing, and I forget what I put in there for ChatGPT. I just said, give me 4 prompts, all different from one another, so I could showcase to my community on Friday of what capabilities of Google VO3. I think that's all I said. I didn't think about it, what it was going to output. I just copy and pasted and threw it in here. These are the first iterations. These are, I didn't do backups and try other ones. This is first time out of the box. Much, much better. So here, why not? Let's take a few minutes. I'll let you listen.
I went to one storage meetup back in 2025, and now my storage units are rented out to robots who pay in Bitcoin 3.0. Best decision ever. I went to one storage meetup back.
Okay. And then you can see that was just a real basic An old man in the year 2050 giving a testimonial. I went to one storage meetup back in 2025, and now my storage units. So you can see what he says. Futuristic neon storage facility glowing behind him. And everything syncs up. The lips match the what he's saying. It's awesome. Let's see what this one is.
Welcome to This Month in AI, brought to you live from Unit B12. Tonight's topic, can ChatGPT replace storage managers or just misplace their keys? Welcome to This Month in AI.
What's this one? I haven't even I watched these once, but I haven't looked that closely.
This Month in AI is here. Forget world domination. I just want to dominate your Google reviews. This Month in AI is here.
And so again, when I did this, if you're thinking like, oh, well, how can I use this in my business and things like that, you don't have to, not to say you don't have to be creative anymore. You still kind of have to be a little creative on what you want to put in there, but you can literally just put in the ChatGPT. I want some creative out of the box videos for XYZ. And it came up with all these. I did this in like 5 minutes, if that, of what the prompts would be, what the scenario would be, what they would say. I didn't come up with this. It did. Ah, the baby trend.
At the storage meetup, even I'm learning about AI. Good thing my toys fit in a 5x5. At the storage meetup.
Okay, I gotta use that. That's just too cute. But you get the idea, okay? It's just, there's so much you can do with this kind of stuff. And then this came out last week, I think it was. So I threw it into, this is the Google Gemini thing. Not to confuse you, but ChatGPT is like 95% of what I use. And then I use Google Gemini on the side. Google Gemini is ChatGPT for Google, okay? Great way to think of it. And they came out with these storybooks. I have no idea how I'd ever use it. I don't know. I just thought it was like, why not? Let's just test it out, see what it does here. I just said, again, in ChatGPT, I said, I just wanted to create a storybook to show my community here on Friday of how to use Storybook on Gemini. So I came up with this thing here, create a 10-page illustrated storybook, read aloud, blah, 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 blah. I won't read this whole thing. I just said I want to talk about AI for storage. And so it made this storybook. And when I put this prompt in, it took 2 minutes, maybe. And so I made this book. And it's like a children's book kind of a thing, but you can start putting your thinking cap on, like, oh, it might be fun, creative ways of having your vendor, having your service stand out. I don't know. You can even have it listen and read to you.
When a tenant had trouble at the gate, Miles was there to help. He instantly verified their identity and opened it for them. When Miles...
Okay, that voice is kind of creepy, but anyway. Anyway, we're just playing. There's always something new here. We got that. Gemini. Going through my little list here real quick. I told you I had a lot I wanted to make sure we hit. Okay, I think we're good enough there. What we are doing, we got about 10 minutes left here, guys. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna take myself off spotlight here. Okay. I don't want it to be big the entire time. Okay. Again, the purpose of today was just to really throw a bunch of different tools at you, just to kind of show you what's going on. Future meetups for the AI, we're gonna definitely kind of focus more on, just say, a tool, a service, especially with the AI voice agents coming out. That's going to be a very heavy topic as well. Put in comments. I'm also going to put in chat. I hate when the comments disappear. My email's in there. I just put on chat. Seriously, send me an email. Any ideas, anything you want to see, any ideas we can try to, how to apply it to your business, for your vendor, for your storage business. I'm learning as I go along with this as well, frankly. I would love ideas, input, and then we can do this together. We can build crap together. It'd be just fun. And that's really the whole point, is experimenting, having fun, having fun with this, because that will just kind of open up the doors to different things that you can hopefully utilize in your own business moving forward. I also want to put this in here. Let me share my screen one more time. This is going to be, we have our community, we have our storage community. I figure since we're talking about AI here, I've been a part of this community for probably 2 years, something like that. I'll put it in the event link. I'll put this in chat for you. I talked to him last night. He's like, cool, dude. Yeah, send this out. If you guys are ever interested in not so much the specifics, but just talking about AI in general, we get people on here that are just like, holy crap, robots are going to take over. I'm going to lose my job. What's next? What do we do? We talk about that kind of stuff here. It's very just back and forth. Hey, what's up? This is the latest and greatest. How do you feel about it? I don't know. It's like AI therapy. I don't know. That's how I look at it. It's my way of just kind of keeping a kind of finger on the pulse of what's going on, but just kind of being connected in the AI community. So I don't feel like I'm getting behind, even though I think we're all behind. It's nice to just being part of this. So honestly, this starts right after we end. You're more than welcome to join us on this as well. It's kind of like what we're doing right now, but much more back and forth for AI stuff. So I'm going to put that, I just copied that link. I'll put it in chat for you. And again, it goes for an hour as well. It meets every Friday and starts in about 6 minutes from there. You're more than welcome to join us. It'll be fun. Last thing, well, if any further questions, I'll look at the chat real quick and I'll ask. But write this down. We're going to be, I've been asked, a few people have asked, like, hey, who's going to the SSA show in Vegas? And yep, I'm going now. Got more people coming on. Raise your hand if you're going. Because we can't text each other. We can't do that. Write this down if you can. On the 3rd, which is that Wednesday, right? Wednesday the 3rd at 3 o'clock, we're going to meet at the moving store, the big truck. I figure that's easy enough to find. Look for the big truck. We're all just going to meet there, hang out for a little bit, say hi, be able to see face to face, and then we'll take a real selfie rather than just a digital selfie. So be kind of fun. Going on mute, guys. If you want any questions, raise your hand. I only got a few minutes here, but did you get value out of that? Hopefully, I mean, I know we kind of went quick, but hopefully you got some value out of that. Go ahead.
Hey, Jim. I was going to ask you if it's okay. I did put like a little bit of what I say, it's a playbook. I have no affiliation. I'm just trying to help everybody out, especially if you're new or anything else like that. It's a Google Doc that kind of put together. So it goes through OpenAI Academy, some of the different courses that are majority of these are free. So it has the links all in there. I want to be just trying to be helpful for anybody who's really getting into this. If it's good with you, I'll share that. And I made it so you guys can make a copy or download it, whatever you want to do and I'll send that here. So I'll see you guys start jumping in it. It's pretty cool. I mean, I just gave a lot of free resources. So make a copy of it, download it as a Microsoft Word doc. All the links are in there. So
Cool.
It goes to OpenAI Academy, ChatGPT for work, prompt engineering, Hugging Face, Cloud AI. A lot of the stuff that you're using has like the academy, the actual company's academy, or their learning lessons in there. So
no, that's the whole point. I mean, it's just, especially free resources. Don't pay for anything, guys, for when it comes to education for AI. Seriously, don't pay for it. There's enough free things out there. It's called YouTube. It's all there. Do that. Now you got to pay for subscriptions or actually using the tools. I'm not even getting into that because I don't tell my wife what my AI budget is a month because but it can get out of hand real quick. That's what I'm saying. Just kind of take your tools that you like and just kind of focus and stick with that because trust me, you're probably only getting half of a percent out of what that tool can actually do. Just kind of focus on one and just dig in. I I apologize. I'm gonna go through some chat, look through these questions real quick. I'm sure I missed some stuff, but hopefully you guys got some value out of that. But definitely, if you guys are able to take another hour out of your Friday, but meet us on that AI meetup. It's fun. This guy, just real quick, his name's Kyle Shannon. He started agency.com back when the internet came out. He built the websites for Coca-Cola, for Delta Airlines. He was like one of the first guys because he saw the potential of internet before everybody else. This is his next wave. He's like, I thought I missed it. He goes, I thought that was my one time of really catching on to something that was world changing. He goes, then ChatGPT came out. That night he started this AI meetup. He does it every night on TikTok, Monday through Friday, 2 hours a night. Dude's dedicated. Let's just put it that way. He's dedicated to AI. So these office hours are much more a little more conversational. So you won't meet anyone that's more dedicated to AI. So that's why I wanted to give him a plug and put that out there. If I missed your question, because I know there's so much going on here in this question, please, in my email that I put on there, jim@3milestorage.com, copy and paste that, send it to me. I'll get back to you quickly as possible. Topics, anything you want to go over in future episodes. That's why we do this. We do this for you guys. It's not just me. Well, today was me blabbing on, but I just want to kind of set the foundation here. Anything you guys want to really see, you want to dig into, please let me know. We're going to kind of build this on the fly, week to week. That's how it goes. In tradition, since I took myself off here, we got to do the selfie. You guys are cool. If you're on, cool. Put your camera on. We're doing the selfie time. Camera's on, people. We're going live. All right. You ready? We'll count to 3 here. Camera's on. Cool. You guys listen. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sweet. And do I got 2 pages here? Oh, we're good. Okay. That worked. Again, hope you guys got some value out of this. It's fun. It's very free flowing. Any questions, comments, please email me as well. And I want to be mindful of your time. So we'll wrap this up. And anyone that wants to jump over onto the AI meetup here in a minute, I will see you over there. Sound like a plan? Cool.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
See ya.